Well, good morning from the really quiet streets of Kiev. It's just past 5 in the morning, so curfew ended just a few minutes ago, and I'm on my way to the train station. So there's no metro running this early, so I have to walk. Fortunately, I'm just really close to the main station, just like 2 blocks down. So a 10-minute walk, and my train leaves in half an hour, and it's already at the station. It's coming from the Hungarian border actually, and it runs to Kharkiv. So yeah, there's not many people out at this hour. It's actually forbidden to be outside before 5, so that's why there's not anyone out yet, and we might even get some police checks, because they're gonna ask, why are you out this early, and I have to show them my passport and my train tickets, and then I'm fine to go. And also, when coming back to Kiev today, I'll arrive like midnight, and it's like already curfew, and so I'm fine to head straight from the train station to my home, but I can't take any detours. And if I'm stopped, I have to show my passport and my train ticket, which shows that I arrived after curfew started, so then I'm fine. But for now, heading to the station and trying to get out of Kiev today. Made it on the train, and I don't want to be too loud because it's 5:30 in the morning, and right now we're crossing the bridge from the western side of the Dnieper River to the eastern side, so we're leaving the relative safety. Everything west of the Dnieper is quite safe right now, and crossing the river means we're going to the eastern side of the country, which is where the most war actions are actually taking place. So we're leaving relative safety of western Ukraine, crossing the Dnieper right now to go into eastern Ukraine towards Kharkiv, where everything's much more intense and much more dangerous. We just passed Poltava station, and we had air raid sirens already, as expected. So I wanted to show you what €5 for 7-hour train journey across Ukraine gives you. So it's like a 4-person compartment. It's actually a sleeper train because this train came all the way from the Hungarian border last evening, and went through Kiev, and it's going to Kharkiv, which is going to be the final station. And so you've got a nice little table window with a great view. Yeah, 4 bunk beds. And then up here you have a little panel. You control the lighting, so low lighting, medium, or full bright. I mean, it's turned off right now, so it will work. You can lock the door. So you have the little door here and the mirror, and you can also adjust the like loudness of the intercom. So yeah, and you have a little display to see which toilet is like in use or free right now, because there's like 2 toilets per wagon. And yeah, so every wagon has its own private pizza. So like the woman who yeah, checks you in and takes care of you, you can like go to a little compartment at the front and buy drinks and coffee and stuff. And yeah, you can also like lower the shades here if you want. And actually what's new here is like information about evacuating the train, because it used to be like you could stay on the train in case of like air raids, but now every train is, I mean, trains became quite a target lately. So every train is monitored. It's right here. Every single train is monitored 24/7. And if there's danger, you would have to get out of the train. So they would do an emergency stop on the line. You would just like go out of the train, and you have to step away a certain distance to keep clear of the train, because usually the drones are hitting the train, and so you don't get like trapped inside this train. You have to go out and step away a couple of meters, and in bigger threats you're supposed to lay down flat on the ground. So yeah, it's like the new safety precautions, because trains became quite a target quite recently. That smoke you saw in the distance back there, I'm not sure, but I believe it was either a drone or rocket impact actually, because it was way too dark and way too much for just a small fire. Yep. So I mean, we are really close to the Russian border, so it could possibly actually be a drone impact. That's yeah. It's not that far away, and it just makes you a bit frightened. I mean, not really frightened, but you're like you gain a lot of respect. So we just had to evacuate the train. Actually, it's some yeah, small village station, like somewhere between Poltava and Kharkiv. Apparently there was an air raid targeting this train, so yeah, we just stopped, and I had to get off the train, and we could like get on after like 10 minutes, so nothing happened, luckily. Now we're continuing on towards Kharkiv, and I hope this is the only one, but I guess there will be maybe more, I'm not sure, we'll see. beautiful Kharkiv. It's really sunny here and quite warm actually. I don't want to raise too much suspicion with the camera because I can somewhat understand that they don't like people walking around with cameras talking to themselves here. But check it out, it's like the main square here. And it's really beautiful actually. It's quite an interesting atmosphere to be honest, because I mean you always have to be aware of air raids, and yeah, I'm always looking up to see if there's something flying overhead. And you have to be really quick because there's not just the large drones, also the smaller ones. And yeah, you can see like the monuments completely covered up, just like in Kyiv. So just right there, you can see one of these typical, really huge Soviet buildings. I guess it's still from Soviet times. I'm not sure what they're using it today, but back in the days it was probably like a hotel or some administration building. I mean, they are huge, you can see it. And not really beautiful, but they're just to demonstrate like a lot of power and a lot of force, so that's why they're so big. This one right there actually says Universität, so university, and apparently it's part of a university, and there goes the air raid alarm again. Happens all the time here. And they're working on it, as you see, they're renovating. So there's actually a map of the area here. You can see right now we're in Kharkiv, which is right here, and you can see like how close it is to all the frontline cities. So like Bakhmut down here, this is Bakhmut. We have Chasiv Yar, we have Donetsk, so Donetsk region, this is all Donetsk, all occupied right now. Torezhk, Andriivka, Kurtimivka, if I'm not wrong. So Liman. Yeah. So like, I mean, you can see like this whole area. This down here is all occupied, and we are right here, so really close to the action actually. So I just wanted to come down here, this area, because I just saw it when I passed by, to show you like the impact of this war. I mean, you can see the building here, like a little high-rise building, is completely destroyed. You can see where the impact was, like right here. You can see the floor is still dangling down. So right here would have been the impact. You can see in the ground the shrapnel holes, like from the stuff that was flying around and like all along the wall as well. And it's just like this whole area goes on back there, and then also this building right here. It's all completely destroyed, and they haven't even got around to like rebuild it. So it hasn't been too long since it happened, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah. So you can like imagine how big of an impact such a war really is.
Вихід до поїзда здійснюється через північний та південний сторони.
in Kharkiv, and yeah, quite an interesting city actually. I did expect it to be a bit more intense, but luckily it wasn't. So I mean, I did hear some impacts, and I just saw on Instagram that there was a residential building attack today, but yeah, so far so good. I just got some pomegranate tea and some sweets, and now we're headed towards Kyiv. It's gonna take another 7 hours, but it's really cozy. I've got this whole compartment to myself, and yeah, it's one of the old trains. There's like no power sockets, no nothing, but I really like the flair of this. It's like something that, I don't know, maybe Franz Kafka would have traveled in all the way to Prague. Yeah, I really love this ambience here. lying down, enjoying the ride, while the war-torn Ukraine passes by outside the window. Honestly, it's quite a romantic setting, to be honest, and I don't think you can find it on any train in Europe. And yeah, I mean, you have to imagine this whole trip of 500 kilometers from Kharkiv to Kyiv, yeah, 7 hours long, cost only like 300 or 400 hryvnias, which would be like 8 euros, not even that. And I even had some tea included for free, and you can go and buy other snacks and coffee or whatever you need, and it's also really cheap. Yeah, you have your own little reading light. You can turn off the big light if you want, and you can sleep while you're traveling to your new destination. I'm not gonna sleep because I will arrive in just about 4 hours. So yeah, I just get a bit comfy and enjoy this amazing ride. So I just wanted to show you this bathroom here on this Soviet train toilet. Pretty simple. I don't even know how to flush because there's no toilet paper. You have to put your toilet paper in the trash because it won't flush. It would like stop up the toilet. Sink. Really simple mechanism. Soap holder, soap, towels, and little drain hole if you miss the toilet. It's enough, you can do your business. Train again, and we're only 2 hours from Kyiv, so I didn't expect it to happen here. I expected it to happen like between Kharkiv and Poltava maybe, but all the way we didn't have any issues. But yeah, now just 2 hours from Kyiv, and apparently our train became a target. Sorry. So yeah, the train conductor just told us to evacuate. Then at first we just waited to get in again. It was bloody cold, and after like 10 minutes there was an announcement on the platform that the danger increased, and they also turned off all lights of the train, so all the internal lights were switched off. Apparently there's like some master switch or something, and the whole train was completely pitch black, so the enemy couldn't spot it, or at least that it's harder to spot it at night. It's completely black, and then up in the distance, like above the train, in front of the train, in the sky, but like I would say like maybe 20 kilometers away, you could see a red little light. apparently closed, so it can't be an aircraft, but it was something flying, so it could have been a drone. And yeah, but luckily it didn't hit us. I guess it was 2 lights, so like maybe it was like intercepted by air defense, and I guess that one was the reason why we had to like get out of the train, and we had to even switch off the lights. So you only switch off the lights if the threat is really high or immediate. So yeah, it was like, I mean, you could somehow saw it, I hope, but the atmosphere was really weird and intense. I can't really explain it actually, you have to experience it yourself, but yeah, that's like one of the moments where I really feel that there's no peace in Ukraine right now. So yeah, so we lost like half an hour. That means we'll be in Kyiv only after 1 AM and not 12:30. So yeah.
Я достану.
We made it back to Kyiv. As you can see, I'm just the only one around, because it's almost 1 o'clock, so curfew has been on for an hour and you're not allowed to be outside, except if you're like me, coming from the train station for example, or for like medical emergencies and stuff, so anything that's unavoidable. And yeah, we're gonna be home soon, just like up the road, and luckily красивый дом. Ой-ой.